headphones.
All right. We are ready to go. How's the crowd out here in Cambria, California? Oh, they're alive and well, folks. Yes, we do have some great matches this week here in Cambria, California for the PBA USA, and we're doing 4 qualifiers this week in Cambria. I'm Scotty Marzoni, and I'm here with
Jackie Hogan.
Jackie Hogan. We're going to be commentating the game for you here at Cambria Lawn Bowls Club on a beautiful artificial green, rolling just over 13 seconds. And we have the pairs qualifier for the World Indoor Bowls Championships. So the winner of this game, this is the final. We've got Daniel GORELICK leading for Bill BRAULT, and then Jessie May leading for Rachel MARCUSON. They're just finishing up their trials, and we'll get underway. Same format. If you have been watching us, we're doing the 2 9-end sets, and if you're tied after those 2 sets, we do a 3-end tiebreaker. We'll go more into that as we get going. They are shaking hands and crossing over, so we do have 4 trial bowls left, and we'll get this game started. So welcome aboard. If you guys are tuning in right now, we're doing a 4-day tournament here in Cambria for PBA USA. Qualifier 1 went to Jessie May, and that was for the Scottish International Open in West Lothian, Livingston, Scotland. Coming at the end of October 21st through the 23rd. And then we had the Potters Singles Open qualifier yesterday, and that went to Mr. Calvin Darling, and he played Jessie May. And if you're looking up at the scoreboard and you see May again, yes, Jessie May has now made all 3 finals in a tough field. I mean, we've got people from Seattle, Washington, New York, Florida. 3 guys came over from the UK. Some really great bowlers. Got a bunch of Team USA players. Daniel and Bill BRAULT both have represented Team USA and are going to do so again for some events this year. And Rachel MARCUSON as well is on Team USA. Rachel and Jessie are from Santa Cruz, California, and Daniel is from the Berkeley Club, I believe.
I'm not 100% sure.
And Bill BRAULT
Has a number of clubs.
Down in the Southwest division.
Coronado, Laguna, Newport.
All right, we're going to get things going here. So thanks for tuning in. Go ahead and share the Facebook live stream if you have that opportunity. We'd like to get as many people out here to be able to watch the stream and listen to our antics over here in our little production studio. Jackie and I are having fun. This is our 3rd day in a row doing it, and a good group of people, too. So having a blast, a lot of fun out here. And starting it off on the mat is Daniel GORELICK. He's rolled the jack, and here comes the first bowl of the final. So sit back, enjoy, and have a little fun with us out here. Beautiful green. Daniel with a nice starter, just a couple of feet behind the jack. Good grass there. And Bill does not mind having something behind the jack to start off with, so he's enjoying it. Now, this is 2 bowl pairs, just like they will play in Potters. So whoever wins and goes and represents the U.S. PBA organization over there, we're doing the exact same setup. So 9-end sets, 2 of them, 2 bowls per bowler. So they have to count. You can't waste anything with 2 bowl pairs.
And Jessie's counting 1 right now.
Yep. That is Jessie's MO this week. That's why he has made all the finals. And there's Daniel with a really nice second.
Just great.
Once again, just behind the jack. See what Jessie does here. I think he's just going to play pile on and try to get another one in the head. He's trotting down to take a look at it. And He's going to go ahead and split Daniels there, so not a bad result for him. A little low 5 by Rachel and Jesse as they cross over. And the same for Daniel and Bill. Beautiful day out here, sunny, mid-70s, not a cloud in the sky right now, and we have a little bit of wind, not much at all, so audio should stay good here. And Jackie and I set up a little production studio under the umbrellas with some cold beverages and using the switcher screen to go between our 4 cameras. We'll start moving around, but this is a great view of the head. It's in a good spot. Here comes Bill Brault with his first delivery. It's going to be just under. Tad narrow, but a good bowl. You can see Jesse's right up against it, that front toucher there, and if anybody makes contact with that shot bowl, it is going to pop straight back. So Rachel may be trying to put one just a little behind to where the jack might end up. And just about jack high there, so she needs another couple feet, I think is what she was planning on. Here comes Billy with another. He's taking more grass. Super consistent green, so once these guys get honed in, and here's Billy with a toucher and separation. Did not take shot, not a perfect result, but a wonderful bowl, Bill. Jesse's is still holding. Jesse's calling for a press to see if Rachel can just press Billy out and stay for 2. And here's Rachel's final shot, and she's taken a bit more grass. I think she's okay with the 1.
Yeah. A little conservative, but that's good.
Yep. So Rachel and Jesse draw first blood. And 1. So Jesse and Rachel with 1 after 1. We could get somebody to flip the board over there. Got a couple of the boys from the UK over there. Let's see if we can get them to update the scoreboard. And first bowl by Jesse, just a foot short and a great line, so he'll be happy with that. Here's Daniel Gorelick's delivery. Watch this one come in. Camera angles look good, Jackie. I think we did okay doing the setup today.
Yeah, got the tee in there. And
really nice weight there to just slide behind the jack and take shot. Well done, Daniel. Mr. Leeden is on board. Looks like Chris Dodd, Robert Benke.
The usual suspects.
Oh, Lauren Dion says he might come grace us with his presence tomorrow again. He came out and played yesterday. All right. Let's see what we got going here. And Daniel with his second delivery. Watch this camera angle come in with his backhand and
oh, what a
just
shot.
slid
Just slid
through. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah. The crowd enjoyed that one.
Yep,
Well
they
done,
agree.
Daniel. Okay, just having some fun, guys. Sound effects aren't always great, but they keep things interesting. And look at those bowls, all in a line.
straight line.
I
They
mean,
found their marks.
Everybody has found the right grass on this end, and it's a nice tight head, a great final start here. Always nice to see good bowling and some close matches. We will wait and see what happens, though, but it looks like we're off to a great start. Comes Rachel. Coming in here. She's got a Taylor ace, so she's got one of the widest bowls of these four. I think Billy's playing a Tiger 2.
I think so.
Yeah, Henselite, and
Jesse and his Optimas.
yeah, Jesse's been playing the Aero Optimas, and like I said, it's his third final, so the straight bowl shooter he has been, and when he's on his weight, he's been all over the jack.
Yeah.
Very nice bowl there.
This is
by
my
Billy.
home green, so I may have to get some of those
Yeah, there you go.
Optimas.
It's not just the equipment, Jackie, right? It got something to do with execution.
Well,
and Jesse's
yes.
been executing
Yes.
all week.
Most
long.
definitely.
There's Rachel. She slid through on the first one, and this one is super nice. Great position there, but I don't think she did enough. What does Daniel say?
I think I saw two up.
So it looks like Daniel's bowls, both of his, are counting at the moment. And here comes Billy. Last bowl of the second end here in a 9-end set. We'll play 2 9-end sets. Daniel signaling 2
Two.
to Mr. Bryan, who's going to get the scoreboard going over there. Daniel rolling the jack. I can't change it when we're changing the scoreboard. There we go. There's the jack. Didn't need any help marking today in pairs. So, but we did have a lot of help. Cambria's club here had some great volunteers the first 2 days and continuing to just get good at the whole setup out here for the PBA events. Super happy to be here. They're just making it nice and easy. Good crew helping with the live stream setup and teardown. And Simone, my wife, doing all of the food and beverage single-handedly over there. And the food's been great, too. So a really good time here in Cambria. Just about 1 foot short and right on line again. These guys really have found their marks. They are... Jesse with the Optima, and how did that come underneath? I haven't seen his bowl
Ooh,
turn like that all week.
That's a rarity this weekend for Jesse.
Daniel had everything going. He's not going to change much. And he's corrected his weight. He's just going to slide right around the back of the jack. He's done it again. Just right in a row, not a target, holding 2. Well done by Daniel GORELICK there to start this third end. Try to keep the scoreboard accurate for you guys today. It can be a challenge sometime, but these productions, we're talking, we're scoring, we're switching screens, we're having adult beverages, we're enjoying the day, and sometimes get a little carried away, but want to make it entertaining too. It's a fairly quiet sport, but if you do hear some cheering, it is for everyone. So anybody in the final here is deserving of being here. They're bowling well. Just had to get through a couple of games to get here today. So getting here, Jesse and Rachel got here in the semifinal playing against myself, Scotty, and Calvin Darling, who's representing the U.S. for Potters singles. And then Bill and Daniel beat Ian Cameron and Ryan Hostu from New York. So Yeah, some good games leading up, and this is already tuning up to be a wonderful game here. Just a little short there for Rachel.
Yep.
And only 2 bowls, 2 bowl pairs, guys, so you got to make them count. Here's Billy with his final bowl. And he is going to slide just under. Let's see if it gets in the count. It'll be close. Can't tell about Jesse's off there to the right. That might be a measure for. Let's go to a little side angle, and you can see the angle here as well. Yeah, I like the way these cameras are set up today. Comes the final bowl, the third end.
Rachel's coming in, looking good.
Her Taylor Ace is just finding its way around, and it touches. But it comes through just a little bit. Let's see what Jesse likes. Daniel and Jesse taking a peek at it. That's 1 for Daniel.
2.
2 for Daniel. One of each. 1 of Daniel's and 1 of Bill's.
Oh, looks like they're going to measure for 3.
And it is Rachel's toucher that just slipped through the head a little bit. Let's see if it did enough. 2?
I couldn't see his fingers, but
I
I
think he
it's
held up
just
a 2.
Yeah.
And that'll go on Team Billy for another 2 to get them to 4. And Jesse and Rachel just scored the single in that first end. So it is now 4-1. Wonderful. Here comes Daniel. So far, everybody is observing the camera angles and not blocking anything.
Yeah, we haven't had to.
We haven't had to scold
anybody,
move,
yes.
move them off, move them out. I just said, just don't get on the center line. And it gets harder with more people. You go to triples, and then you go to rinks, and you got 8 people out there, and they really don't care if they're in the camera view or not. So we're getting better. We've been doing 3 years of live streaming. I have after we got the setup for the PBA. Also started live streaming the Southwest Division Opens and the U.S. Opens. This year we'll be doing the Nationals in Laguna Beach and the U.S. Open in Arizona, which will both be World Bowls events for scoring and points purposes. So excited about that. And Jesse coming up in front, about 20 inches short, and fell back, and Daniel's about 20 inches through. So not sure who's holding here. Both good starts. Here's Daniel's second. Bill's coming in with the backhand. Bill likes the flavor. And it's going to slide right by Jesse's. We're going to get a touch, and we did. Well done, Danielson.
I don't know. That was pretty close. He didn't mark it.
It
so.
touched. I saw the jack move back and forth. Here comes Jesse. See if he likes his weight a little bit better. He's going to glide off of his front, and he's going to sneak right up and steal shot. What a bowl by Jesse. That was really nice. Yeah, the crowd liked it too. Okay, some great bowling to start this final here for the World Indoor Bowls Championship Pairs entry. The PBA USA, one of the 7 overseas branches that will be representing in the Scottish International Open singles, the Potters World Indoor Bowls Championship singles, the pairs, which is the discipline we're playing today. We'll play over at Potters for pairs. And then the final one tomorrow will be for the UK Open, which we've added to the circuit here this year. And there is Billy sending one in about jack high. Jessie's changing her over to her forehand so as not to come in backhand and take the jack back to Daniel's bowl. Because Rachel might be a little on the narrow side, and it is just sliding under. Not a bad bowl, but it's not going to count. Daniel's got a really solid number 2 there. Bill Brault going to go hunting for that jack to sneak it around the back of Jessie's bowl and try to get it in closer to Daniel's, and he is super close. Great effort by Bill and a good spot. He's now got opportunity to get a multiple and get 3 or 4 if he can trail the jack on his last. Rachel's going to do a similar shot. Wise to do the same side or same style of shot for your 2 bowls.
This is
and
looking
this
good.
Is really close and
she
found the hole.
Wah, what's that? Bowls and holes, right?
And they got the 1. Okay. 1 for Jessie and Rachel. And that's the form we were used to seeing from Jessie, putting 1 right on it. He has been super solid. Puts the pressure on right away. These 2 bowl pairs format. Hey, Tony Bear, tuning in to watch it. How you doing, Tony? This is Scotty, and I have Jackie Hogan, president of Cambria Lawn Bowls Club, as my sidekick and co-host here in the production. All right, what do we got here for camera angle?
Typo.
There's a good angle there. We're not going to get that there. We're going to keep it on the head. Here we go.
Up here comes
And
another
a
Jessie May.
solid start again by Jesse. It's relentless. I just played him. He beat us by 1 in the first set and by 1 in the second set. But I was looking at that every time I got on the mat. The darn Rainbow Optima not turning much, and his weight's just been stellar this week. It's his 3rd final, if you didn't hear me earlier. He is doing well. Won the Scottish International Open. Did not win the Potters. Calvin Darling won the Potters yesterday, and today he's in his 3rd final with his partner Rachel. Making her job easy with a great leading in the pairs so far today. And Daniel's got 1 behind. Best back. And Jessie coming around. It's going to count, and it's right behind. His line was really good again. There you can see Daniel's bowl in the back there too. Playing a 3-meter tee here for the PBA qualifiers. So the tee is on the 3-meter, and then we have offsetting respots, which are halfway between the center line and the rink boundary, 30 centimeters behind the tee, so towards the bank, which we would call the front bank at this point, because when you're on the mat, it's in front of you. Okay. Jessie and Rachel talking it up. Looks like they've both decided on something. Got a little separation, so the jack won't necessarily go springing back with that separation. But if she does just draw weight around the back to put another one on the count, I think they'd be happy here. Her ace is going to turn. I think she's got the widest bowl on this rink right now, and she slid around and split Daniel's bowls, so not a bad spot there. Take a peek there. You can see Rachel's blue bowl between Daniel's lime greens.
Yeah, it's light lime green.
Watch this one come in here. Bill Brault is going to make that connection. Nope, just slid off. Great number 2. So cutting it down by 1 at least. And Rachel with her delivery there. And I think we like this view best. There we go. And she's coming in. She might nudge Billy out. And now I think Billy's still got number 2
Looks. Yes.
Yep. Daniel confirms just 1. Yeah, Tony, super nice here in Cambria. Artificial surface, super consistent, bending on both sides of every rink, just a little variation on each of them. Around 13 seconds. And look at this bowl come in by Billy, and he has a perfect. He has moved the jack closer to his other bowl, and looks like he's stayed in behind it for 2. There's 1, and we'll do a measure, maybe. Yeah, Jesse's like, you want it, you measure it, buddy.
Yes.
Daniel is an official umpire, so he has no problem getting down and getting his hands dirty.
Turns out
just
1.
the 1. Okay. Great bowl by Billy. Well rolled bowl there to finish the 4th end. Uh-oh. Did we miss? I've got. Did I miss one? Or did that go here? 4 to. Yep. Is that right?
I think so.
Okay, so now
Yes,
we're in
now we're
end
on 6.
Okay, 5-2. Daniel and Billy over Jesse and Rachel. Beautiful day out here too. Just mid-70s, no clouds, no wind right now. Daniel releases the first bowl. You can see that 3-meter tee right in the center of the screen, so he's just about 1 meter short of it with the jack. And then if you see the 2 dots, the one on the left and the one on the right, those are our respots, 30 centimeters towards the ditch and halfway between the center line and the boundary of the rink. We're playing a 21 meter rule today. Got the option of doing 21 or 23. PBA at Potters, at least, is 23. It's quite a bit longer surface, the blue carpet over there, so they do 23. But for our purposes here in Cambria, we're doing 21 meter minimum for the jack. And here comes Daniel. Came up a little short on the first one, and he's going to have, yep, he has corrected. Jackie?
Yes. And nope, not touching, but Bill says 1.
That is definitely 1. Very nice bowl by Daniel. Some high caliber bowling here. Everybody seems to be on point. Here's Jesse. He's never far off. He's just going to slide around the back for another second, giving Rachel an opportunity to do something with that. Have a little catcher behind, always a nice thing to do. Being a lead, not blocking both hands, not coming up short. Every skip's dream is to have just a couple behind the jack. Billy Brault stepping on the mat. With a nice smooth delivery. Doesn't take a step out here. He just rolls the bowl from a fixed position and came up a bit short there. I'm sure he'll make a correction. Just a game of micro adjustments and corrections here. And Rachel, nice smooth delivery with her Taylor ace. She's outside, and she is going to start moving. Run into Jessie's. Let's see what happens. She's just under a bit. Looks like Daniel's holding shot. Pretty sure. So Billy's sent one here, and he's going to try to slide underneath his first, and he is not going to do it. He's not going to be happy with that connecting there. And stuck with the same side. It is just 2 bull pairs, so the less corrections you need to make, the better. And it's really a game of making both of those bulls do things you want. The execution is key in 2 bull pairs.
This
It's a
looks
tough game.
good from Rachel here.
Rachel's going to come underneath and press out Daniel, I think, and stay for 1. A beautiful shot. Rachel.
Might be enough for 3. Oh, 2. 2 Jessie signals.
So 2 to Jessie, so she pushed out
Pushed
Daniel
out Daniel
enough.
and picked up 1.
So in the 6th end, they pick up 2 to get their total to 4. Daniel and Billy are at 5. Let's make sure we've got everything right after 6 ends. It is 5-4, Team Brault. Billy. Okay. If you hear some excitement behind us, we're at the lovely Jocelyn Center here in Cambria, California, and it is ping pong hour.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Ping pong club is in there, and they're rowdier than lawn bowlers.
I mean, we got some animated stuff going on here at the Lawn Bowling Club.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got some colorful jerseys on. Jessie and Rachel with the reds, and Billy and Daniel with the Potter's green shirts on. Here comes Daniel. And sorry, I missed that one.
Yeah,
All
Jessie's
my
right
talking.
on.
Jessie's just a front toucher, sitting there making things difficult again. Billy seeing if he can fit a dollar bill between the jack and the ball.
I actually think he touched it, but he's darn close.
Okay. And Daniel's sliding around the back, because in the game of bowls, you are always going to be looking to where is the jack going to end up. So not a bad spot at all. Daniel has covered the back where the jack will be sprung to, if you will, if any contact is made with Jessie's front bowl. Jessie's going to probably put another one in, even though it'll make a bit of a target, but nope. There we go. Smart Jessie coming around the back as well, matching Daniel's back bowl. That was a really smart play. Didn't want to make that target any bigger. Daniel rolling a backhand. See how he's. And what is he bowling? It's like a vector VS or something like that. Is that what?
Yeah, that's not one I'm.
Oh, he makes contact and just a little separation now. Jessie's Rainbow Optima still holding shot. It has now created a 3-inch gap, so it won't pop back as far if you're on draw weight now. Really, really good bowl by Daniel, but didn't get as much separation as he would have liked. Know what those hand movements were by Jessie.
Yeah, Rachel's back was to him, so.
I'm still not going for another one in the head to create a bigger target.
Right,
Rachel,
just slightly back.
Rachel is over draw weight, so she's through, and she's just putting another catcher back there, and it's best back now. It went all the way through. We'll show you a side angle on where it finished up. It split Daniel and Jessie's bowls there. Here comes Bill Brault's delivery. He's going to make contact. Oh, great effort by Billy there. Now he can see it. That was really, really good effort by Bill Brault. And yeah, Tony, it's it's been stellar. The bowling out here, the green is so consistent. It's about 13 and a half seconds. Just turning nice on both sides. It's not jumping anywhere. It's really a pleasure to bowl out here. And Rachel just sliding through the hole there. Not a bad position at all. Takes that hand away. So Daniel's trying to get Billy to run a forehand shot here and either promote or slide through and press out Jesse's. Calling for about a yard through, maybe not even quite that much. Billy is coming on a fairly narrow line there. He is going to give it too much weight, though. That was ditch weight, and it ended up in the ditch. And that was 1 to Jesse, and that just evens us up, folks. 5-5 after 7 ends, playing the format of 2 9-end sets. That's 2 9-end sets. The winner of both sets would go through. If one team wins one set and the other wins the second, we do a 3-end tiebreak where there are no points tallied. You just win the end. And we've had a lot of 3-end tiebreakers in the last 3 days, which makes it a lot of fun, and it's fun to watch, too. You're not out of it if you lose the first set, so it just keeps things interesting. And Jesse just lights out all week. His third final, and that's why right there, folks. He is in form. Rolling a fairly narrow bowl, but executing wonderfully with it and leading out here. It's just fine, Rachel says. Here comes Daniel with his first delivery of 2 in this 2-bowl pairs qualifier for Potter's World Indoor Bowls Championships coming up in January of 26th. WorldBowlsTour.org's got a lot of information about these World Bowls Tour events, and we also have information at pbausa.org. You can check out the events and how to become a member of the PBA and what we're doing. We'll be posting the results after the week. Got a lot going on right now with live streaming, playing, running the tournament. So we'll get caught up. But if you want any information about the PBA USA, you can go check out our website. Here comes Daniel with his second delivery. Just trying to make contact. He'll take bull or jack.
This looks pretty
It's good weight. Is it here?
Oh,
What an effort. Great bowl there. And yeah, these leads are on fire. Daniel and Jesse both in good form. Daniel upset with himself. Feels he needed those 4 extra inches and he didn't get them. One more full roll of that bowl and it was shot. And here goes Rachel. Her delivery. She's got the Taylor ace. It will make the turn. And if it's got the right weight, it could be in for second. No, just pulls up a little short. Just another couple of ounces of weight there. She would have turned right on in for second there. Kind of blocked that side. I don't think Billy was even looking at it anyway.
No,
He just wants to promote Daniel.
All right.
He is super close here. Just nudges and then glides through. Daniels is not on the running edge anymore. If he would have hit that a little more square, he could have gotten the 4 or 5 inches needed to grow up and be shot.
Yes.
Rachel on the mat. her second bowl, she was maybe a foot and a half short of making second shot there. Let's see if she can make up the difference. Here we go. Jessie's in our picture here. And she's going to slide around the back. There's Jessie, just stepped out of the way of the camera, so we can go back to this view. So you can see the jack is right on the 3-meter mark, right on the tee. Once again, those little dots just short of it are 30 centimeters short of it. Those are respots, so we don't have any dead ends or killed ends.
Oh, Bill did it. Took that out.
Bowl
Looks
by
like
Billy. Wow, that's a result. Yeah, I know, to the crowd. The crowd is going wild. Okay, 5-6. We got ourselves a game here. Going into the final end of set number 1. So far, just some stellar bowling, Jackie.
Yeah, nobody's. Well, yes. I was going to say nobody scored more than 1, but there's a couple of 2s in the history there.
Bill and Daniel got 2 deuces, and Jessie and Rachel got 1 too, but not super big multipliers. And it is just 2 bowl pairs.
Right. It's not like you could get more than 4 points in an end.
Daniel delivering his first bowl. Watch it come on in here. His weight looks good. His line looks good. Billy's going to smile.
And reaching for the chalk.
A touch
A
out.
twinkle.
And it is fun to watch good bowling. This has been great bowling in the finals so far. Don't always get this in 2 bowl pairs.
No.
You got to make them count. And here's Jessie, who has just been on the money every end so far. We're in the 9th, and that's his loosest bowl of the game so far. And Bill asking for a matching bowl behind
In
now.
the back, yes.
He's just vibing Daniel. Don't you dare go near that jack, because it's
Secure for now.
It is a secure shot, and Daniel's nice and wide, and he put on the extra weight. He'll just be matching Jessie's back bowl, and he's done it. And if you see where that jack is in position to the shot bowl, any contact on that shot bowl, and it's kicking that jack over to Daniels at this point. So he put it in position A to play defense. Where's the jack gonna go? And Daniel said, I know. And here comes
Jessie's going to come up a tad short.
Tad short. He won't be happy with that. He needed
Yeah,
to make
he looked at his
contact.
reaction.
He would like a little separation there, and now he's going to leave it up to Rachel. She's going to have to perform here. That's why she makes the big bucks. She is skipping today for them.
Right. She had a great shot at the end of their semifinal game that gave them the point because the other team was, I think, holding 2. And she
I
did
mean,
that.
it wasn't great. She
Well.
was playing me, and so it was.
Oh, it was
It
you.
was
Oh, my
unfortunate,
goodness.
but it was a wonderful shot.
It was a good
Rachel
shot.
was bowling really well. All right, here comes Bill Brault, and let's see what he's got in mind. He's not going to go anywhere near the shot bowl or jack, so he's going to cover the other respot. That's the Billy move there. He's got a high IQ for bowling, especially in big tournaments. And he went to Potters.
He did.
Last year
He
with
and
his
Ann.
wife, Ann Nunez. And she decided to opt out this year out of the PBA qualifiers. And Billy said, I want to go back to England. And here comes Rachel's, just a little on the narrow side, but had the right weight for that shot. She just needs to take a little more grass, and that would have at least changed it up. It's going to be hard for her to get shot now, but Bill's decided to come down and take a good look. And Rachel's following him, so she can maybe converse with Jessie and figure out a game plan here. They need 1 to tie, and if they do tie, it would be the winner of the second set that would go through. The tie would would be a null set. And Daniel and Bill talking about it. Holding 1, that would put them up by 2, and it would give them a win for first set. So let's see what Billy does here. He's probably put something near Jesse's rainbow bowl, you think, Jackie?
I think he's
Because if it
slightly in the back, yeah.
if Daniels gets nudged and that jack kicks out just a little bit,
right, he wants to be
this
close
is
to the
exactly,
back as well.
Yep, and I think he's pulled up
got
short. He's not going to be happy with
He had
that.
the
but
line,
good
missed
effort.
the weight.
Good effort. It just 2 feet short of what he was hoping for. Rachel is now thinking. She's thinking of a forehand under, and Jesse's thinking of the backhand.
And,
So
yeah.
a lot of couples play that way, right?
If they play together.
Men are from Mars. But a fantastic first set here. Really, really good play by all 4 of them. Good communication, good execution. Just comes down to this.
I think they decided on the forehand.
Well, she's got the ace, so
Right, she can curve into that.
just has to get around her front bowl. So I don't think we're going to see too much weight. Maybe 2 feet on, maybe just to come through it. And she's got the weight. The line's decent. She's going to come right through the hole. Oh, very close. Good effort, Rachel. And set number 1 goes to Daniel Gorelick and Bill Brault. And that was just 1.
Yeah.
So we'll just say the final score of set number 1, 7-5. And now so when you do the toss in these sets, whoever wins the toss got to choose to take the mat and the jack or give it away, and then automatically in the second set, the other team has the option of taking the mat or giving it away. There it went past just a few feet, so Rachel resets it to the 3-meter mark. Jesse with a nice opener, just sliding through about 1.5 feet. Hope you guys are enjoying the show here. We've got some great weather in Cambria, California, and having a beautiful day. Just 74, 75 degrees out here. Hardly a bit of wind at all.
Yeah, thankfully. It was breezy the last couple of days, but
Whole week lined up weather-wise for us, so super nice out here.
yeah, Mr. iPhone says it's 72 out.
But it feels like 75.
Yeah.
Daniel starting off end 1 of set number 2 after winning the first set 7-5, and he just pulled up about a yard short. And that's about as loose of bowls as we have seen. And thank you, Laird. The treasurer of Cambria is making sure I stay hydrated. Yeah.
That'll be $2. Jesse's pulled in.
Jesse just put one right on it. Great correction. Let's see if Daniel can do the same. I have no doubt it'll be closer than his first. He's going to just come underneath, maybe. His line looks like he's going outside it. If it can slide around, just made a little contact with the outside of the bowl. So Jesse's talking about playing hide and seek here. He'd like to just put that jack right behind his shot bowl, and presto magico, jack disappears from view from the mat. So that's always a good play. Some smart bowling going on too. I'm just impressed. We do have a lot of good bowlers in this field. Not a ton of people. We'd love to grow the PBA USA. Anybody that's watching and likes the format, likes what we're doing, you can join us next year. We haven't decided on a venue yet, but would love to get more people involved here. Just ended up with people from all over the country this year. And talking Seattle, Washington, New York, Florida. 3 guys from the UK came over, so good representation from all over the country and the world. There's Billy's bowl just sliding around the back of Jesse's. Are we confident that it's just one, or is that possibly second shot behind?
Definitely hard to say.
Yeah, I can't tell from this angle. And can't tell from this angle either. All right, we're just popping around. We got a 4 camera set up here using the Switcher production studio, so we can just click around to the 4 different camera angles. And tuned in here on Facebook. If you found me, my Facebook page, Scotty Marzoni, and I'm sharing it with PBA USA Bowls Group. We have a PBA USA Facebook page, and then there's a group. So join them both if you can. Would be great if we could get our follower numbers up and then be able to live stream just directly to that page. But until then, we found a workaround.
Yes, we did. And it's also on the Cambria Lawn Bowls Club Facebook page.
Yeah, fantastic. So exposure,
Yes.
share.
Share. Move the mat up.
Oh, what? Support the game. Share our live stream.
I like it.
You're here with Scotty Marzoni and
Jackie Hogan.
Yeah, it's the show, baby. It's the show. Thanks for watching and listening. We hope you're enjoying it. We'll do our best to bring you full coverage of the finals this week. Unless I make one,
Yes.
we're going to be streaming again tomorrow, too, then. Get through some great events. The Scottish International Open, end of October, 21st through the 23rd in Livingston.
Camera.
And here comes the first bowl delivered.
By guess
Jesse.
who?
Whoa.
Mr. Jesse.
Oh, my God, shocker. He almost got the chat.
Yeah. It was
it's
just a little
the
short.
guy's just bowling lights out in good form. Quality bowls here in Cambria, and you can bowl well here because the green, it's artificial and so consistent. Just a pleasure to play. Here comes Daniel, and he's going to slide around the back. Not a bad position, and real tight in there for a good second, and like I said, a fantastic position. Bill will be happy with that to start with. All right, Jesse with another nice bowl in a good position behind now. And Daniel, he is super close here. Good effort. He's pushed through and sat for one. That's a fantastic bowl by Daniel-san GORELICK. We're having fun. Got our little sound effects going. It makes me feel like there's more than 15 people here watching, which is about what we have. We've got almost 20 people here watching. This is actually super fun. You can see on the back patio over there where the little, at the front bank where Rachel is on the mat and Bill's behind her there. That's a nice little patio with some sunshade, buffet, coolers of all sorts of good beverages. Where are we at? We'll get the side angle here. There goes Rach. Watch this one come in. Daniel's got that lime green bowl in front. Rachel's just a little hot, and it was going to turn. You can see her line. She ended up on the center line, so it was just the weight right there, and she's just 2.5 feet through. I can't tell if Daniel's holding 2 or if Jesse's his second shot, the rainbow that's just past Jack High.
Yes, hard to say.
Hard to tell from here. Bill Brault sending one in. He's going to find a hole here, and just great weight and line. What a great position. If that jack gets moved back at all, they're going to be holding 3 if he comes in on with another bowl like that. Super tight head here. Great bowling. Very high standard here in this final. Happy to have it. It's fun to watch. Here comes Rachel's bowl, and she's just a little over again. And this is where Billy can make you pay. If he just rolls almost that identical bowl, he could just create a little tight 4-pack there. See if Billy can cake pan this one and get the 4. Looks like he's going to be under.
Yeah, I think he took too much weight off of that.
So with no jack movement, 1, 2, 3? I don't know.
Could only be
I couldn't tell from.
Let's see.
Just
the 1.
Just a 1. Wow. So missed opportunity there, but some great bowling. Just did not get the outcome of trailing that jack to make 4, but 1-1 after 2. Hope you guys are enjoying there. Don't forget to share if you are watching on Facebook. Share it with yourself, share it with your friends, share it with your bowls clubs. Let's get some people watching this. We've had about 700 to 800 views for the first semis and finals that we've been able to live stream. Here comes Daniel to open up end number 3 of the second set. Like I said, Daniel and Bill won the first set 7-5, played the whole 9 ends, and we are on end number 3, and it's 1-1 right now. So fantastic final here in Cambria. Super excited to get some good bowling and live streaming headed your way. So thanks for tuning in if you are. Tony, I can see you're still in here in the room watching, so I'm glad we're able to bring you a final here. Even though you couldn't be here, I know you enjoy watching great bowls, and we're having that. We are definitely watching some fantastic bowling. And here's Daniel's first was great, and he slid through to put another one in, and in a line there, so he doesn't make a wide target. And the jack's almost covered up by Jesse's first short bowl, so just some great outcomes for Daniel's first 2, and only 2 in this 2-bowl pairs format.
Jesse's going
to run into his front bowl, and not going to be happy with that one. Rachel's going to have a little work to do here. Like I said, we had the Scottish International Open Singles Qualifier. Jesse won that on Friday. Yesterday was the Potters Singles Open World Indoor Bowls Championship in Potters Resort in the Norfolk coast of England. And Calvin Darling won that yesterday. Now this is our 3rd qualifier event, and it is for the Potters Pairs entry for the U.S. representation from PBA USA. We will have a 4th one. The UK Open made the slate this year, so we will be playing the UK Open Singles Qualifier tomorrow for the 4th event. And we'll be trying to live stream that, at least the final there as well. Billy pulling up a little short, right on line again. There's absolutely no target, and it's making it hard to get in there. Rachel's coming with the backhand, and she's going to be under and run into Jesse's. This is not their end. That was unfortunate there. She needs to take a little more grass on her next. Definite room to come around.
Oh, yeah. Yes, she can get around for sure.
And Billy is being informed that Daniel would like one behind the head now in case Rachel comes around and trails the jack. So however he's going to get there, Daniel will be happy with it. I think he wanted it a little farther than that.
Yeah, more center line.
Yeah. No, I don't think he wanted to be. He doesn't want to be near the head.
No,
right?
but in back behind.
Yeah,
it.
could have used another yard. Yeah.
And Rachel's.
And here's Rachel, and she's narrow again, and she's not going to have the weight to push that up, is she? No.
She took away the one. So they got two.
Pushed up Jesse. So that'll be a count of two, both of Daniel's bowls making the cut. So that is now 3-1 in favor of Daniel Gorelick and Bill Brault. Andrew, Bowls Jamaica, tuning in, asking if we're on YouTube, and that's a negative. The Scotty YouTube page, we have never found out why it was taken down, but they deleted my pages, the PBA USA YouTube page, and then the Bowls USA original page on my account, where we were informed we were not following the community guidelines with no specifics, and they took our pages down. So we're, you know what? We like Facebook. We're just live on Facebook now.
That works.
We'll try it again. Maybe I'll change my name and try a new account next month.
Yes.
See if we can load it back up again.
Marty Scarzoni.
Yeah. Scotty Manicotti.
There you go.
Okay. Daniels was just a little behind.
Yeah, Jesse's.
Jesse doesn't get the toucher. You can see Daniels from this angle a little bit better. Went about 4 feet through. And Jesse just leaving one about 18 inches behind the jack. Center mast again. And let's see what Daniel can reply with here. He'd like to get one nice and tight here to make Billy's job easier. Second bowl. Looks like a good line. Looks to be a little heavy. It's going to slide through. About 3 feet through, guys. So he's got two behind now. Better than in front. I think Billy would agree with me.
Yes, I think so.
Here comes Jesse's second bowl, and you can tell this Optima not turning a whole lot. So once he's on that mark and finds that line, it's all about his weight, and he just ekes right up about 8 inches shy of the jack and in line with his other one as well. So holding two after the front end of this pairs duo is done. We'll switch over here, and Billy Brault and Rachel Marcuson, both Team USA players, skipping against each other here in this final. Billy Brault with a fixed stance delivery. There he goes. Out of the hand. He's got a Tiger 2. It's got a little bit more bend than those Optimas. And if his weight's on, he's got a really good line. I think he's going to be just a little shy. Line was fantastic. Just needs another 2 feet, and he would have been right on it. Rachel with her first. She sends it. Watch it come in from this angle right here. Here comes Rachel's. She's going to be through the head. Just a little bit. Jesse's. I could have sworn Daniel just put up one.
Yeah, I think he was telling Bill that it's just one that they're.
That Jesse's just holding one, and here
Yes.
comes Billy now and makes an adjustment, but just a little overcooking going on there, and he is through. So we think Daniel acknowledged just the one shot to Jesse so far. So Rachel can just kick one in here if she can find the right weight. A better line, and
This
it
might
looks
be
like better
it.
weight,
Oh,
too.
She's got to.
Oh, she just
Oh.
grazed into that front bowl. And what did we get there for a count? We'll wait and see what Bill does on the scoreboard. And it was 3-1. And after the fourth end, Billy has
3.
what? Did,
It went from 3 to 1.
All right, so that was a 3 end. That's the biggest end that we've had out here in this final. That was 3 to Jesse and Rachel, making it 4-3 after 4 ends. I could not tell from my angle. I was thinking it was only 1 because Daniel put up a finger.
Right, but maybe it meant something else.
Maybe he was just saying, aha.
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 We're behind.
Okay, and
Oh,
flip over here. Sorry, we've got Jesse now behind holding shot, and Daniel pulled up about a meter short. Here's Jesse's second bowl of end number 5 in the second 9-end set. Daniel and Bill won the first set 7-5. It is now 4-3 in favor of Jesse and Rachel.
and Jesse,
Jesse-
holding 2.
Jesse just put one almost jack high, about 7 to 8 inches off there. So Daniel needs a reply here. He'll try to get a close second. He's chosen the forehand, the open hand. I think that's a little bit of the wide side, and it's going to dive under. Did not get it here. That's 2 short bowls on this end for Daniel. And really clogged up their backhand, so it's up to Billy to find the weight in line to get a close second or take shot. So the front end is done, and Rachel and Bill to close it out with their 2 bowls each. Here comes Rachel. She is off and running here in this 5th end of the 9-end second set. She's put it a bit outside. She does have the Taylor ace, and it's starting to work. It's starting to work. That might be a 3rd shot for the moment, anyway. Jack high bowl, just off to the side, about 2 feet. Yeah, just a little short of jack high. And here comes Bill Brault, and he's coming into Daniel's pack there, and now they've got 3 short bowls and only 1 more in the quiver for Billy to deliver and try to cut this down. Rachel's just going to pile on. I wonder if she's thinking about not making a target or just getting in the eye of Bill, maybe something short and outside. And she's narrowing. She's into the Daniel pack. Now they got 4 bowls sitting over there, and he needs to find it right here. Time to focus, Billy. Definitely give it some more grass, and he has. Let's see if the road is right for Billy here in end 5, and he is going to be cutting it.
It's
He
gonna be
might even be
close.
taking it. What a beautiful bowl. Oh, Bill Brault Daniel with his hand in the air. Really needed that one, and he delivered. Billy Brault did not disappoint there in the fifth end. Got the shot, even the score. It is now 4-4 after 5 ends. Heading into the sixth end of 9 in this 2-set format of 9 ends each. Daniel Billy up in the first set, 7-5, and just some stellar bowling right now. Billy's centered, Daniel on the mat. A nice view of the patio over here. Some folks enjoying the game. Daniel GORELICK with his first. Here it comes in. You guys are watching it come in. Resolution's a little sunny on this screen at this end, but I think we can still use this camera. It's the best view of the head. Daniel just through 2.5 feet. Jesse May with his first delivery, and he has found it again, hasn't he? Yes. Wow. Just about 4 or 5 inches short from my angle here. Fell over. Daniel on the mat with bowl number 2 of his 2-bowl quiver here in 2-bowl pairs. Same way they're going to play it in Potters, one of these two teams. There's Daniel with the delivery. He looks a little on the narrow side, Jackie.
Little bit.
Just under great effort and not a bad bowl. It just needed
weight looks good.
Little more grass. Yeah, good weight correction. Just lost the line. Jesse probably going to repeat. Wants to give Rachel some confidence going into the back end here. And there he is. He's going to nudge his own. Puts it just past Jack High and stays to hold 2. The front end of Jesse May has been unstoppable. Bowling well. 4 ends left in this set. Right now, Jesse and Rachel holding 2. We've just been going back and forth. Billy getting set. Choosing his forehand. Sees the jack. Tiger 2. Has a hockey stick finish. It's going to come just under. He might get a glide.
Oh,
he did get a glide, and he did get a result. And Daniel is happy, happy, happy.
Took away.
All right. All right. Jesse telling Rachel to take that shot back. She's outside with her Taylor ace. It'll definitely move.
Oops.
Daniel's in our way.
Oh,
Thank you,
look at
Daniel.
that.
Moved off of it, and she's just come around the backside. Daniel and Billy having a short discussion. Billy knows what he wants to do. They're holding 1. Billy might just put something out on the wing and well, he does have the back bowl, too. I don't think there's much damage if he does take the jack. He's got a bit more weight here. And he has clipped it, knocked his shot bowl out, and jack sprung. Daniel thinks they're still holding 1, so he's going to say no damage, but now it's just sitting out there in the open. I didn't think Billy was going to go close to that.
I don't think he was holding the shot. Jesse signaled to Rachel 1.
Okay, well, Daniel keeps holding his finger up.
I know, and I don't know.
He's just got some ideas.
Yes. To his temple.
And here comes Rachel, and it's an open draw.
And it looks like it's the one.
She has done it.
They're taking a look there. Yep.
That's one.
That's it. One.
Just the one. Okay. So that puts them up 5-4 after 6. 3 ends to go. They lost the first set, 7-5. So if they can win this one, we'll do our 3-end tiebreak, where points don't matter, just winning the end or where needed for a result, and the first one to win the 2 ends wins the 3-end tiebreaker. Jesse bringing the mat up quite a bit. Here's his delivery. Jack's on the 3-meter mark. He's going to slip through just a smidge. Great ball, good line, good weight. He's just a foot, maybe 14, 15 inches behind the Jack.
Oops. So far.
And here comes Daniel. Just chasing the one right now with 3 ends to go. So just trying to minimize what Jesse and Rachel do on this end and try to tie it up. And here comes Daniel with a beautiful bowl. Well done. Holding shot. Very clutch bowl to start off the front end for Daniel and Bill's team. And here comes Jesse, and he just put one, foot and a half through. So this one, I think he was trying to take a bit off. He has. He'll run into his own. And we're going to leave that up to them. I believe it's Daniel still. Haven't seen a signal from Billy, so just telling Daniel to draw. Daniel's taken a little more grass on this one. It'll start to work if he's got the right weight. And here it comes. It's working. It's creeping. He wants every roll, and it just pulled up a tad short. A couple of options here. I'm thinking Rachel's going to probably come on her backhand and come around the front bowl, possibly just press Daniels out. If she does come all the way around and can trail the Jack a little, she could get a multiple.
Yep,
She's
going that way.
She's doing just that, and she's hot. I don't think that's going to make it back, Jackie.
Nope. Too heavy.
It made it to the back of the rink, but did not have the right weight for that shot to come back. But great effort. All 4 of these bowlers are bowling superbly. Everybody's making it a game and contributing. Here comes Mr. BRAULT. He's outside of Daniel's first, trying to just cut under. Now he's going to push Daniel out a little bit, but he's definitely secured the one a little better shot, and possibly 2. I think they're holding 2, but it's really hard to tell from here. There we go. And Rachel has now taken some of the grass off.
Oh, she's going to...
And the weight, and she's hit and stayed.
She's
And wow, what a shot by Rachel Marcuson. They're up 5-4, and now they have a shot. Billy is concerned, so he's going to come down and take a look. Just needs to maybe add a foot of weight, and if he comes inside again, he could push Rachel's out.
Yeah, he signaled he was going to go that way. Let's see.
Just got to navigate around Daniel's front bowl. Doesn't really want to move the Jack, so he's staying outside. We'll see if it makes it back in time to push Rachel through a little bit. Just draw weight. He's turning. He's close. Oh, just not quite the result. Needed to bend a little more at the end.
1.
1 to Rachel and Jesse. So that takes their total up to 6, and Bill and Daniel at 4. 2 ends to go. So that's after 7, 6 to 4. Just reminding everybody that Daniel and Bill won the first set 7 to 5. So tight match all the way around. Alexis tuning in. How are you, Alexis? Glad to have you in here watching and listening. It's Scotty Marzoni here and Jackie Hogan.
Hi, Alexis. Welcome.
We're having a ball out here at Cambria in the sunshine. Great green, good people. Really enjoying it out here. This is our 3rd event qualifier for PBA USA. We did the Scottish International Open on Friday. Jesse May won. Then we did the Potters World Indoor Bowls Championship Singles Qualifier. Calvin Darling, also from the PIMD, won that yesterday. And today, you'll see Jesse May in his 3rd final of the week with Rachel Marcuson going up against Daniel GORELICK and Bill BRAULT. So have a great match for you today to end our pairs qualifier final here. This is the final, and we have 2 9-end sets. We are in the 8th end of set number 2, 6 to 4 in favor of Jesse and Rachel. Jesse out of the box with his opening bowl and does not disappoint again. Little toucher, about 8 inches through, didn't disturb the jack much, and what a great opener. Daniel GORELICK with a reply. Very high standard out here this week, and you can see some great bowling if you go back and watch the last 2 that we had. A beautiful shot by Daniel, and he's taken shot. Well done, Daniel. That was the reply he was looking for. Rachel giving Jesse some perspective. As the skip, she's reading the head and letting him know what things are looking like and what she'd like him to do. So I'm sure she would like to press Daniel through or trail the jack a little bit back to his first bowl. And it's a narrow optima. It's just going to slide under. A great effort there, just 3 feet through. Just needed a little bit more grass, as we say on the lawn bowling green, even though we're on artificial surface.
Yeah, it's a little more fiber.
Here's Daniel, who's holding one just over past jack high. Coming in on his forehand, starting to bend, and it's going to end up in an okay position behind the head, and Bill's okay with that. He said that's not wasted. That's position. Daniel and Bill having a short conference. A couple of wry smiles. Chasing 2 here in the 8th end to get back on top. Since they won the first 9-end set, they just need a tie to go through. So a 1 win and a tie, they would go through and be the winners of the final. But Jesse and Rachel have something to say about that. They are on top by 2. If they each win a set, we'll go to a 3-end tiebreaker. And here comes Rachel's first. She's going to be a little bit skinny there. Her Taylor ace just ducked over quicker than she wanted to. Three of these bowlers are from the Pacific Intermountain Division. Bill BRAULT is representative from the Southwest Division. PBA is open to everybody and anybody. You don't have to be affiliated. You can just join the PBA and come out and bowl.
And in comes
And there goes Bill BRAULT with a reply as well. So now they're holding 2. Bill put one just right on the jack. I think Rachel's going to want to be up here. She's quite short on her first. She's going to make up the difference. Jesse's
Just
really
having a
hoping
look.
it's got a chance.
Look
It's
at this.
got a chance.
Oh,
Just
missed.
goes through the hole. And Daniel's asking for a repeat. He'll be going backhand as to not spring the jack back to Jesse's. He's just trying for perfect weight again. The miracle perfect draw just to get another one in there. Daniel's happy with the effort. He didn't leave it short. And
Here we are.
I think that was 2.
2.
So we just tied
Tied
it up.
going into the last.
Okay, so that's 2 for Billy and Danielson. 6-6 going into the last end. So it's not going to end in a tie unless we get 2 touchers, which is
rare.
very rare, unlikely. But the winner of this set after the 9th end, we'll figure out who that is after 8 bowls, and we'll let you know how we're going to proceed if we need to. Winner of this goes to the World Indoor Bowls Championships at Potter's Resort on the Norfolk coast, just below Norwich, England, and represents the PBA USA organization. So we're looking forward to seeing who that's going to be. Daniel sending down his first bowl. Switch over here to the head camera view. Billy watching intently.
Every move.
Here it comes. He's happy with that. Daniel put one within a foot. It's a great start. Great opener here for the 9th end. If anything, Billy will ask for one just behind, but he won't say much. Put Daniel on autocorrect and see if he can just put one right on the jack on the next one. Right. Jesse is a bit wider than I've seen him, but look at that Optima start to feed back in and just pulled up 3 feet short. Billy's going to keep him over on his forehand, and he can promote his own or come underneath or around, basically. Billy's got that forehand open option there, and he's also holding shot. So let's see what Daniel does here. He's sent it on his forehand. He's taken a little bit extra grass. He's going to push his other up, so that was one of the options for the result, and he is now sitting pretty, holding 2. Almost blocked the backhand side. Jesse did on his first there, coming up 3 feet short. And Daniel's kind of blocking the forehand side now.
Right, but look at this. Oh, he's a little wide.
That's a great effort there by Jesse, and he has sat about 2 feet, maybe 2.5 behind. Good correction, though, by Jesse. Nothing else. He's put it in a position to be usable. And we've got 4 bowls left. The back end here of Bill Brault and Rachel Marcuson are going to decide who's going to win the second set. Like I said, we're tied at 6-6, so most likely going to have a winner of this set, not a tie. Can't kill the end. We have the respots, so if it does go out of bounds, the jack, it'll just go on a respot, and it will be a completed 9th end at that point. Let's see what Billy does here. He's trying to get something.
Maybe back by where Jesse is.
Well, no, Daniel's got his foot down. He definitely wants it back right.
Way back there.
Yeah, he wants something split in the ditch in the back bowl. And Billy's kept it in a decent position there, and if it kicks over that way, Billy now has a catcher. Here comes Rachel now. She has a wider bowl. She can get around Jesse's front bowl with the Taylor ace. So she's looking for perfect draw weight. She looks hot, Jackie.
Yes.
She's going to run in and stay. Still looks like Daniel's too. Daniel will take a quick look. He's liking himself for Well, he said one, but at this point, it really doesn't matter.
Right.
He's
You
just going to take
need
one.
one. Right.
Hi, Jerry Knott. Daniel, I believe, has his Vector VS's, Jerry. And this match has been stellar. If you're just tuning in, you're going to want to rewind it. This thing has gone back and forth. It's been some beautiful bowling. Execution's been great. Billy ran into Jesse's front one. He's not happy, but he hasn't done any damage, and Daniel's still holding it. It's 6-6 in this 9-end set of 2. It's the second set. Daniel and Bill won the first set 7-5. 6-6 in the final end. Billy put one behind and then just ran into traffic of Jesse's front bowl. There, looking, you can see Billy's bowl is back by Daniel and Billy in the back over there. Daniel's holding shot. There's one bowl left. Rachel's got it. Representing Team USA. Is she headed to Canada to the Atlantic Challenge?
She is headed to Canada, yes.
Fantastic. She made Team USA's roster and will be headed up there to play the 5-woman team against
I think she's headed to Canada.
Scotland, Ireland, Canada, and the U.S. Just started the Atlantic Challenge last year over in Scotland. I went over there and got to bowl in Scotland with Team USA. Had a blast, so it's a great event. I believe we might be bringing the tournament over to the U.S. here in the next year or two. So it was Scotland, and then this year's Canada, and then we've got Ireland and the U.S. to go. It'll just be a series that rotates around, and here comes Rachel. Rachel's on the mat. Could be the last bowl of the final. Or Rachel could do what Rachel does. She does Rachel things. She looks to be a little narrow. She is going to slide under, and a disappointing final bowl for Rachel.
Yeah.
And let's hear it. Let's hear it for all 4 bowlers right there. Daniel and Bill BRAULT taking set 1 7-5 and taking set 2 by at least 1, if not 2. We'll call it 8-6. And a beautiful game, played well by all. Thank you guys for coming and enjoying. This is Scotty Marzoni, and I'm with my co-host,
Jackie Hogan.
president of Cambria Lawn Bowls Club. Thanks for tuning in to the PBA USA Event 3 qualifier here in beautiful Cambria, California. Hopefully the video was good. Hopefully the audio was entertaining. I know the bowls were great because I was ringside watching it. Wasn't that great, Jackie?
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Great bowlers.
Loving it, loving it. These guys performed well. They were all in good form. Some high standard bowling here in Cambria this week. One more qualifier to go tomorrow, Monday, for the UK Open Singles event, and we will be sending a representative from our organization, PBA USA. Check us out at pbausa.org on the web, and you can see what the events are, when they're being played, where they're being played, and follow all the action at Scotty Marzoni's Facebook page or PBA USA Bowls Group. We're streaming to both. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. It's a short day for us, 3 o'clock, and we're done with the final today.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I might need to go get myself an adult beverage.
A little happy hour.
Yep. Thank you so much. We love it. We love you. Thanks for tuning, sharing, and enjoying the game of bowls.
Good day, mates.